Hi, this is Steve Kennedy with Brand One Promotions. Today I'm going to talk to you about QR codes. And QR codes are that right there. That little scanned image right there, or scannable image, is called a QR code. QR code stands for Quick Response Code. And what you do is you take a smartphone with an app on it for scanning QR codes. I've already got it up, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to scan this image. What that does is it takes you to that website that is associated with that quick response code. And all that quick response code is your URL just made into that 2D image right there. So if you can see, I know you got a little bit of glare, but that took us to that website that is associated with that QR code right there. All kinds of great products that you can do with QR codes. Stress ball. The little cloud that I showed you before, but that's a stress item. Here's a postcard where they put the QR code right there. You take this business card off of there, and then they've got something to put on their fridge, but it's a direct mail piece. Great idea. We've got this note cube that has a QR code built into it. Here is a name tag, just a regular acrylic name tag with the QR code built right into it there. And here is the magnet that they put it through their shirt on. So great idea. Another great idea, business cards. You can put the QR code on there for the individual to have their contact information. That's a great idea. So here is a QR code on this tab holder. So they have the tabs to mark a page where somebody needs to sign, whatever, just like that. But the QR code is right on the back. Great idea. And an adhesive pad, another great idea. So there's all kinds of places that you can put these: t-shirts, polos, magazines, newspapers, you know, any kind of print advertising. Takes that print advertising, takes your web presence, and it brings them together to make them one. The things that you want to watch out for is you want to make sure that your error correction level is set to a very high level. 30% is a great area to be staying at. You want to make sure that if you have a really long URL, which is your web address, you want to make sure and shorten that using a website called bit.ly, 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 bit.ly. And what that'll do is that will condense your address into a bit.ly address, but it's much shorter than what it would normally be. And since a QR code looks like this, it doesn't matter what the QR code is anyway, or what the URL is anyway, because they can't tell what it is from there. So if you want to put that there and then put your normal web address under it, you can do that. Just a great idea to try and help keep it as short, to keep your errors as low as possible. You want to make sure that you use a good QR code generator. And that it's going to do it in vector. Vector is an art format that is a line. So if you have a line, no matter how long you stretch that line, it's still a line. But what QR codes normally come in, most of the QR code generators out there make it in, is in a bitmap. And the bigger you make a bitmap, or the smaller, it makes those images blocky, boxy. So you've seen images that have, or pictures that have been stretched that look kind of boxy, the bigger they get, that's the same in art. So you don't want to use that kind of QR code if you can get away with it. And then the last thing you want to do is make sure that you always test your QR code before you put it out there. The other thing I guess I would say is you want to use someone who knows how to use QR codes. So if you have any questions, if you want to put some QR codes on some t-shirts, some polos, you know, any of the items that I showed you, there's lots of stuff out there that we can do. Direct mail, any kind of dimensional pieces that are going to get a lot more attention. Let us know. We're glad to help you. Thank you very much. Be sure and get in touch with us. Have a good day.